Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday afternoon here in Southeast Asia, and welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's Blog. Like the video, share the video, and let me hear from you in the comment section. This is your channel, Chelsea. It's all about Chelsea. Maybe sometimes we do come up with some other news items from some other club, but mainly we discuss Chelsea issues here on this channel. So let me hear from you wherever you are, if you are a Chelsea fan, about everything that is taking place right now. Remember yesterday, it ended FA Cup 4th round. Brighton 2, Chelsea 1. Chelsea are out of the FA Cup. We entered a game without an outright striker. There was no outright number 9. Maguire injured, Nicolas Jackson injured. Now, I understand many of you in the past few weeks or past few months, many of you have been speaking a lot about our striker or striking position. We know Chelsea need a striker. Prolific one for that matter. But you see, I remember very well fighting every now and then, trying to defend Nicolas Jackson. Oh yes, trying to defend Jackson, that Chelsea did not buy Jackson as our number 1 striker. Last season, when Chelsea was buying Jackson, he was not meant to be our first choice striker. But along the line, when we noticed or when we realized that Christopher Nkunku at the preseason under Pochettino, both players, they blend together and they were delivering in a preseason. Then we now back off in signing another more striker. Maybe they were making the effort, but they couldn't succeed. I remember vividly, they even shifted the focus to the wingers, left winger, right winger, trying to sign Mohamed Kudus, Michael Olise, Cheki, the whole attention shifted from the striking position to wingers. We started the season under Pochettino with Jackson. Christopher Nkunku got injured in preseason. Just as we are about to kickstart the season. And so we made use of Christopher Nkunku throughout last season. Luckily enough, we were able to secure Cole Palmer. That helped to win games, especially the later part or the later stages of last season. Now, coming into this season, we sacked Poch, we brought in Maresca. And if you remember, if you have been here on this channel with me, I have been saying this, that Maresca is a championship coach. I said it several times. Many of you argue it with me. I said, no problem. He did quite well from the beginning. But hey, let me point it to you clearly. For me, it wasn't Maresca even that was doing the magic. The games we were winning, it wasn't Maresca. It was the players that want to prove points. New manager, new signings came in, and plus the ones that came through Pochettino, that got used to the Premier League, like Jackson, who was not in the Premier League, came newly last season, was his first season. Yet, we know how many goals he scored, 14 goals, 14 non-penalty goals last season. Chelsea decided to let go of the old and experienced players. Now, fast forward, as we speak right now, Jackson is injured. The one who is to deputize for him, Maguire, got injured. They both got injured in the same game. Yesterday's game, we saw it. Christopher Nkunku. With those of us that have been against Jackson, listen, I want to give you quickly. I don't have enough time. Nkunku versus Brighton, for you to know the output, the input and the output of Nicolas Jackson in every Chelsea's game. Christopher Nkunku as our main striker yesterday versus Brighton. Christopher Nkunku versus Brighton. 29 accurate passes. Perfect. 29 out of 29 passes. Yes. 29 out of 29 accurate passes. 100%. How many chances created by Christopher Nkunku for his, teammates? One chance created. One touch in opposition box. One pass into the final third. One recovery. 3 out of 6 duels won. 0 successful dribbles. This is the striker that headed Chelsea's attack last night. A striker, the man up front there, had just only one chance he created for his teammates. He had only one touch in Brighton's area box, in their box, only one touch. He had only one pass into the final third, one recovery, 3 out of 6 duels, 0 successful dribbles. Dear friend, I brought out these statistics so that going into the next game, I pray that in our next game in the league, I think it's against Brighton again in the Premier League. I think so. So that some of you guys out there will begin to think, I pray Jackson will come back. Jackson should get fit this week and get back. You see the difference. You see the difference. It is very important that our next game against Brighton on Friday, yes, it should be Friday night. Friday night Premier League match. Listen, it is very important that we win that match. Anything apart from that will be unacceptable. We know our standard. I sincerely hope that Jackson recovers in time for the match. His presence would significantly improve our chances of winning it. It's as simple as that. I know listen, I am not in any way saying that Jackson is the best striker. No. But look, I keep saying the work rate of Jackson, his work rate alone, even if he's not scoring, he creates chances and opportunity for Yes, even if he doesn't score, he creates opportunities for others to score. It is about teamwork. You see, one thing that people don't really understand is that even though Jackson misses a lot of chances, when he's there on a pitch, the attack of Chelsea functions better than when he's not. Anytime Jackson is substituted, there's always something lacking in our attack. He makes other players in attack play better. Jackson makes other players in our attack plays better and create chances with his press and runs. Do you want that? Or a completely dead attack? Let me hear from you in the comment section. Now, something happened in Man City game yesterday, the same FA Cup. Yes, against Championship side. They almost lost the game. Man City almost lost the game. I don't know whether you watch it or not. Man City versus Leyton Orient. Yes, Leyton Orient versus Man City. They nearly lost the game. If you have not watched it, let me tell you what. Something happened. At the time that Pep Guardiola realized that they were at the verge of losing the match, most probably it would have ended in a draw, 1-1 draw. Do you know what Pep Guardiola did? He brought in experience. He brought in Kevin De Bruyne and Foden. He brought on Kevin De Bruyne and Foden. Yes, Kevin De Bruyne and Foden. They rescued the game for Man City. Kevin De Bruyne, he's the one that scored the winning goal. A beautiful assist from Jack Grealish. Who is Jack Grealish? He's an experienced player in the Premier League. This is where in cup competitions, you need mentality, you need experience. Cup games, mentality and experience count. You need people who have been there before, who won trophies, they know how to win it. The men who knows how to win trophies, they know cup competitions, it is you play it like you are giving it all. You are playing it all out. I'm very emotional this very afternoon. I am not joking here. In cup games, you play it like you are giving it all out. Because you know it is like do or die. So you must give it everything that it deserves. Who was in that Chelsea squad that knows how to win trophies? No one. No one. When we talk about buying experienced players, buying mature players, people don't understand it. We are building for the future. Building for my foot. Pep Guardiola, who knows how to win trophies, he knows that as the game was progressing, no. It's not going to favor us if I don't bring in this man that knows how to win. They've seen it all. They won a Champions League. They won a Premier League 3, 4, 5 times. I mean, these guys, they know how to win titles. Let me bring them on. He brought on Kevin De Bruyne. He brought on Foden. And he changed the game completely. Kevin De Bruyne scored a winning goal. Assisted by who? Jack Grealish. That is a squad. That is a coach that knows how to win. We are not talking about a championship coach here. We are not talking about experimental coach and experimental players. Oh, we buy them, we experiment them. It doesn't work out 3, 4 months, we sell them, we make profits. Bullshit. Now, surprisingly, you see, as of now, I'm not calling for Enzo Maresca to be sacked yet. But let me say something. Maresca himself admitted certain things. He was asked about holding on to leads. Chelsea scored a first goal. Can we hold on and win the game? Several times we score first goal. We can't hold on to win. Severally. And I kept saying here on this channel that I have seen Chelsea 1-0 from first minute and we will defend and end the game. We win games with 1-0. This is what he said. He said, for me, for sure, we need to learn how to win games 1-0. Maresca says, for sure, we need to learn how to win games 1-0. How do we learn it? Experience counts. Mentality. He says, no doubt. He then now went back. You see, this is why I said championship mentality that our coach has. He now went back. He said the same way. The last game against West Ham, we were losing 1-0. Then we won 2-1. That should be your normal. That one should not be an issue. We are talking about your players having winning mentality. They win that 1-0, they know that they must hold on to that. If something happens and your opponent mistakenly equalize, then you can fight back. That is the mentality we are talking about. What do you refer to the last time we were down 1-0, we came back and we won it 2-1? Then he said, in terms of the team, we need to learn how to win 1-0. Big clubs do that. This is where my anger even emanated from this afternoon, where I got seriously angry. Listen to the words. Big clubs. Come on, guys. You see, Maresca is not even seeing Chelsea as a big club. Maresca is seeing Chelsea like where he's coming from, Leicester. Big clubs do that. So, what are we? We are Leicester, right? Championship manager, championship mentality. It is true. I am getting emotional right now. I love Chelsea. I love Chelsea so much. And I get hurt seeing us so far still from where we're supposed to be. I truly don't know how I feel about Maresca right now. But I actually know how I feel about his bosses. I know how I feel about his bosses. They are not at Chelsea level. His bosses, yes, from the sporting directors to even the ClearLake Capital and Todd Bowley and Co. They are not at Chelsea level. No. These are not football people. Maybe Maresca equally is not at Chelsea level. Maybe he isn't. But look, man, we've got to cut the head of the snake. Now. We've got to cut the head of the snake now. You see, Enzo Maresca knew exactly what he was getting by signing that contract when he was offered a job. He knew exactly what he was signing. He knew. He knew that these guys, they don't know football. They don't have the mentality. And so he himself, he knew. From the very beginning, he said that he was not given a contract to get Chelsea to the top 4. He said it severally. Maresca knew exactly what he was signing up for. The contract he was signing, he knew. He is a yes-man head coach. He is a yes-man head coach who accepts these conditions. Oh, just take us through. We are business people. We buy as much as we want to buy for you. Make use of them 3 months, 4 months. We sell them. We get value over them. We make profit. Poch said no to this kind of conditions. Maresca said yes to it. Poch said no. Maresca is very limited technically and tactically. Get it from me. One way to play, got exposed, and then next, he doesn't know exactly what to change. He got rid of Benchiwa recently, right? Kanechukwu Emeka, Joao Felix, and the rest. Count them. Yeah. So it means tomorrow the sporting directors and the owners can come. You want to let go Joao Felix, Cole Palmer. Yes, man. We want to let go, who again? Moise Caicedo. Yes, man. We want to let go Trevor Chalobah. Yes, sir. Maresca is a yes man head coach. Listen, Chelsea were about to be title contenders earlier this season. Players were given everything from the beginning of the season until Maresca lowered the standards. The players were given everything based on their technical ability until our head coach, Enzo Maresca, lowered the standard by saying they are not in a title race. By saying we are not title contenders. Week in, week out. And it got stuck into the head of the players. Giving a championship manager a chance to manage your team is risky sometimes. It's risky. Sometimes they come with championship mentality, and that is what we are seeing right now. My time is up. I wanted to give you guys a shout out, but I think I need to do that in the next one. I'll do that in the next one. Dear friends, championship coach with championship mentality is what we are seeing right now. We were giving everything out. The players were giving everything until our head coach came and said, we are not in the title race. Guys, relax. Kopama, why are you killing yourself? We are not in the title. We are not in the title race. Oh, Jackson, Nick, you are killing yourself too much. We are not in the title race. We are not. Moise Caicedo, you don't kill yourself. We are not in the title race. We are not title. Then all of a sudden, I'll see you guys in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.